Mark 1, tap. Hello and good morning. I know I look like hot trash, but we're about to fix that, so don't you worry. I wanted to take a moment and talk about the difference of getting ready in my late 30s compared to my 20s. But first of all, invest in some of these. I have these and I keep them in my fridge. I have really, you can see, nice puffy eyes. Also, I just woke up. So I like to wear these while I brush my teeth and do my hair, and then I do my makeup. A lot of us struggle, especially online, to find a place to be able to do our makeup or the things that we have issues with, because it's a lot of younger influencers, which I used to be one, you know, doing their makeup. And I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, my makeup routine is nothing fancy. But I have women who ask me all the time, like, oh my God, I wish you could just teach me how to do my makeup and little things here and there, and that's what we're gonna do today. So if you have some high little puffy guys and you keep them in the fridge, first of all, it feels like your eyes are just drinking. Second of all, the coldness takes down the puffiness. So I use these anytime that I have to get ready to like go see people and I don't have enough time for like my body to wake up. So I have these particular ones linked in my Amazon shop. It is an affiliate. But if you want to get, there's so many other ones. I've actually thought about looking into reusable ones, but I haven't tried those yet. Maybe we'll try those out together. Let me go put these back in the fridge. So while these are on, I'm going to take the opportunity to brush my teeth and do my hair. I always like to brush my teeth first, because I don't know how many times I've actually done my makeup and then I brush my teeth and I get like a dribble and then it messes up the whole thing. So for those of you who don't know, I've been a makeup artist and a hairstylist for the past 16 years. I got licensed in 2006. And when I was in my 20s and I was working, I had a full beat of makeup the entire time, the whole time. I don't live that life anymore. She used to be somebody and now she's somebody that has to go somewhere, okay? Wet your beauty blender. Mine is gross, okay? Don't judge me. So you're gonna wet your beauty blender and you're gonna squeeze it so that all of the water, I don't use the beauty blenders. These are the Real Technique sponges. They're much cheaper. Listen, everything that I'll put a little mark right here, okay? And that'll be my link, that it's down in the box below. And also if it has this mark, I get an affiliate. If you buy it from me, then I make money. If you don't buy it from me, also cool, no pressure, but I just want you to know and be upfront and honest. Anyways, these are the Real Technique sponges. I like them much better than the Beauty Blender, but I call it the Beauty Blender because I'm conditioned to doing so. So anyways, you're gonna get it wet and then you're gonna dry it off in your towel. First things first of what I do. Since I've been keeping my nails so nice, it means that I'm picking at something new, which is now my face. So you can see that I have these little marks that I've been picking at, because why leave a pimple alone when I could make it 10 times worse? So the first thing that you're always going to do on your face before foundation, before concealer, before anything, is you need to make your palette clean, right? So with that being said, you have to color correct. Green will cancel red, orange will cancel purple, okay? These are the only real things you need to know. Orange will cancel like blue and purple, okay? Keep that in mind. Green will cancel red. Why is that important? Because these, well, typically they're red. They're kind of purple now, but red-ish. Green, okay? You're gonna dab just a little over, don't go wild, a little over any of your red spots. I have a little redness around my nose, but that doesn't bother me very much. And you're gonna let that sit. Don't touch it, okay? Then you're gonna go in and you're gonna color correct your eyes. Why is the orange important? Because under eye circles tend to be purple or blue. My under eye circles are more purple. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is CW12, whatever, it's a green one, okay? And I have two of these, it's whichever one I pick first. One is the e.l.f. one, which I like, and the other one is the LA Pro Concealer, which I have used a lot before, so I'm gonna use that. So again, you're not gonna use too much of this. You're just gonna take your orange or salmon or light pink concealer and you're going to go under your eyes only in the purple area, okay? Now, this stuff, you feel like you're putting on a little bit, but but you're really putting on a lot, okay? Because you're gonna spread it out with your fingers, but also don't touch it for a minute, okay? Give it a minute. While this is happening, fill in your eyebrows. I know it seems counterproductive to fill in your eyebrows and then do your makeup, but a lot of times I've seen so many people, including myself, do their eyebrows so thick. So when you go to put your foundation back on or your concealer, it gives you the opportunity to, you know, take them down a little bit. So this is the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. I like it. I wish I had something a little longer lasting. So I actually have something coming that I'm gonna try out, so we'll see. And you're never gonna draw a straight line. You're just gonna flick, 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 flick. And then you take the spoolie. That's what this is called, if you never knew that. Spoolie, word of the day, spoolie. And you're just gonna brush the product through your brows to just help you blend. And then you're just gonna spread this out and about, but because you let it sit, it's just kind of concentrating in the worst area. And then this is going to brighten up your under eye. And it's okay if you have a lot of it's okay if you have a lot of product on. That's what our sponge is for. Also, drag it up and out. If you have any extra product, go ahead and just don't be afraid to drag it up, always up and out, okay? You never want to concentrate something like these. You never just want to like leave it there because it's going to be so noticeable. So you want to just kind of let it sit on there so it can really sit in the area, but then you want to like blend out the outsides a little bit or feather the outsides. So now I have too much product on this side. I'm just going to take that wet sponge and I'm going to blend out the outsides of that line. And this is going to brighten up my under eyes. Also, what this is going to do is this is going to allow us to use less product underneath our eyes. And for those of us like myself who have puffy bags and who have like wrinkles and stuff, the more product you use, the cakier your eyes are going to look. And just blend it out and about, okay? Perfect. You're still going to be able to see the texture, okay? I don't have something that can take the texture away, but at least it's not texture and a scab. And you want to wipe away like the outside areas. So now your color correction is done, which means you can go on with your fresh layer of paint. Consider this the patching or the spackle, if you will. You have to have a smooth surface before you get done. I like a lightweight. I'm not in the cake. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I'm not in the cakey era of my life anymore. I like these BB creams by Maybelline. They're so good. So I'm in the shade 120 medium sheer tint. I like it a lot. It's so light. It also, I like a dewy finish. Always start with less. You can always add more. You can't really take off. So I always put this on and just rub it in lightly with a brush to even out my skin tone. A little saying that I've always had about concealers and foundation. They shouldn't smear, they should disappear. Okay, you want it to blend into your skin. You don't want to be painting over your skin for a new layer. I mean, unless that's your thing. I do not judge, to each their own. To take off any excess product, if you've used too much, you take your sponge again and you just dab it all over your face. I personally now, I'm at a place I wasn't before. I didn't want my skin to look natural at all. And now I'm at a place where I like my skin and I want it to look more natural. Oh, somebody's crying downstairs with my husband. That's his problem now. Now, concealer, less is more, okay? So I'm gonna go right into the deepest crevice of my eye, okay? And I'll show you why in a second. Just go in there, let it sit for a second, cover this, cover this, cover that, cover that. Always a little tip on your nose because you want a little button nose. And some people put some on their forehead to make their forehead seem like it's coming out further, to give your face more dimension. Some people will put it up in their eyebrows. Some people, I like to put it, I don't have a very like strong jawline. I got a weak chin. So I like to put it just here to show the definition between here and here, making my jaw look a little bit more angular. So with that being said, I am going to just take my foundation brush that I was using and just blend this bottom piece out a little bit, angle it up so this area is a little lighter and this area is darker, and it gives me the, you know, a little bit more snatched on the chin area. And then you can take your finger and blend out these areas a little bit to cover that green. And see, with the green underneath, they just kind of disappear. I mean, the texture's still there, but what the hell is going on over here? So your eyes, if you have deep pockets like mine, or you have puffiness, just remember, concealer is always gonna draw forward. So if you put this on the top of the puffiness, it's only gonna drag it more up, okay? And it's only going to separate. That contrast is only gonna be deeper. So you wanna put it in the deepest crevice of your eye, and then you blend it out this way, okay? And around in that deep crevice here, okay? Because you wanna pull the crevice forward. How many times can I say crevasse? Anything you put concealer on or anything you put lightness on is going to come forward. And it's counterproductive if you're putting concealer all over the puffiness of your eyes, because you're just bringing those out more. So you keep it in here. Now with this, you're gonna take your sponge again and you're just going to press, okay? Press to blend, because you don't wanna move it. You just wanna blend out the pieces that have a little bit too much product on it. See? Much better. But you already did half of the work because you covered some of them. You covered some. What are you doing? We're going to bring some color back into our face. The first thing that I like to do is use a big brush. I either use one of these. Hello. I either use one of these if I'm feeling a little bit more angular, or I'm using one of these, whatever. Sometimes I'll use one of these first. This is like just a big fluffy foundation brush. People tell you what the brushes are used for. Use them how you want them, okay? 'Tis art. So I have two bronzers. They're both from NYX. One is a deep tan and one is a light Claire. One's a winter shade for me and one's a summer shade. And one I kind of use as a blush because I'm a brown. But anyway, so I take this. You're always going to tap your brush. Always tap your brush, okay? And you start in your hairline. At least I do. Start in my hairline, okay? And I want my face to give more of an oval shape, okay? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, and because we're putting the darkness on the angles of our face, those are going to recede. Where we put the concealer, that's gonna come forward, okay? Back and up. I like to put a little across my nose. Gives me a little Cindy Lou Who. Okay, and as you can see, I am looking a little cakey right here. Ugh. Hey, happens to the best of us. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to do my blush. I also have a NYX. This is in Sweet Spring. It's an ombre blush, and it's got like just the slightest shimmer in it. I like stuff with a shimmer. Also, as you get older and as we mature, you want everything to go back. We were taught to put it on the apples of your cheeks. Don't, okay? You're gonna come back up here and you're gonna go up here, okay? Snatched everything up into the back. This is gonna keep your cheekbones high. It's a power move. A little on your nose, because it's cute. Your eyeshadow. You look dead. I'm getting there. Sometimes I like to do it last, especially when I'm going for a more clean look, and I'll tell you why. Because now that my face is done and a little cakey in some of these areas, I like to use my setting spray, or at least I would like to if I could find it. Here it is. I like a dewy finish. You have two options. You can do dewy or you could do matte. I'm a dewy bitch, okay? So I like to take this, and sometimes you could spray it on here if you want it to really stay, but because I just need a little bit to make it. So what a finishing spray does is A, it's gonna hold your makeup into place, but also it's going to give you the finish that it says. So I like it to meld all of my powders together so that I don't look cakey. And then I accidentally turned my mic off. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna spray my spray. So I'm gonna spray my spray, hold on. Away from your face, okay? Not here, here, okay? And then you're gonna take your little guy again, and you're just gonna pat that all in. Pat it all in, sorry. If you can't hear me, you're gonna take your little sponge, and you're gonna pat that all in. See, nice dewy finish, and most of your cakey areas will meld. It'll make the powder look like it's your skin. It's magic. Okay, so the reason that I do that first is because I don't know how many times I have done my actual makeup, and then I've put on my setting spray and I've smeared my eyeliner and my mascara. So I like to do that first. So now I'm gonna go back into my bronzer, the dark one, tap. Tap your eyeshadow brush, okay? And you're gonna go into the little crevice of your eye, here, your crease, and then you're gonna come out and you're just gonna lift up, just a little up. Nothing fancy, but you just wanna give some separation from your eyebrow bone to the crevice to your lid. And the reason that you're gonna do that is because having some lightness on your eyebrow bone is going to lift your eyebrow up. Everything up, back and up, okay? The older we get, the backer it goes, okay? I like a winged eyeliner. You can do whatever you want. If you're more comfortable with pencil, if you're more comfortable with liquid, you can do whatever you want. I love a liquid eyeliner. I don't care if I'm 90, I will never stray away from it. And I love a little flick on the edge of my lashes, okay? This one is NYX black liner. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. I find that it's really wet. I need to find a better one. I also need to find a mirror closer to my face. And I'm just gonna put this right into my lash line and then up. Do I have to say it again? I'm beautiful and humble, if you couldn't tell. I will also tell you, my wings are never twins. Sometimes they're sisters, sometimes they're cousins, sometimes they were separated at birth. It just is what it is. It depends on the day. Today's a good one. Now, another trick that you can do, which I need to get one because I'm out of it, is you can take a nude eyeliner pencil and go into this waterline, and that's gonna give you a pop of more awake. What is this fuzz? Don't do this. Don't curl your eyelashes while you have mascara on your eyes, okay? Mascara, a lot of mascara has beeswax in it. Beeswax, very sticky. You will clamp your eyelashes, and then when you open it, you will rip your eyelashes out. Do not do that. You always curl before, and you curl at the base. I have 0 eyelashes, so this isn't going to be some magnificent transition. You curl at the base, and then you let go, and then you tilt up a little bit, and then you crunch, 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 and then you tilt and you crunch some more to kind of give it that like arch. I wear a lot of fake lashes because my lashes aren't great. This is the Maybelline Falsies. I've had pretty good luck with this. I like it. I do find, for some reason, I have not found a mascara yet that like doesn't flake to my under eye. Oh my God, do you guys want to hear the cutest thing in the world? I whistle for my dog and I use my fingers and it's really loud. And my daughter's like, I just want to be like you, Mom. So she tries to whistle, but she thinks I'm going foot, foot. Okay, and here I go. I'm ready for my day. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Every time you subscribe, I can't talk. I need my coffee. Every time you subscribe, my validation fairy gets her wings, okay? If you guys have any more questions about like makeup or hair, please let me know. What the fuck? Ugh. I would be happy to answer them in the comments down below. Other than that, I'll see you later. Bye.